And good morning and welcome to New Day Northwest. I'm Stephen Kilbreth, filling in for Margaret this morning, and I'm so stoked to start off our day with a man Rolling Stone named one of the 100 greatest guitarists of all time. He's a multi-Grammy award-winning musician, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee with the Eagles. But as a Gold Star family member himself, one of his most important projects now is helping veteran service members and their families. This weekend, he brings his second annual VetsAid benefit concert to Tacoma, and he's enlisted a few friends to help too. Please welcome Joe Walsh. How awesome is that? Nice to meet you, man.
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Life's been good, right?
So far.
So far, yes. Well,
I put an
asterisk by it.
Disclaimer in there. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, we do have a great concert that's coming up this weekend in the Tacoma Dome on Sunday night at 6 o'clock. And it's the second annual VetsAid benefit concert at 6 at the Tacoma Dome. And I wanted to ask you, why the heart for vets? Why do you have that heart for the vets?
Well, I guess the foundation of it is that I am a Gold Star kid. My dad died in 1949. He was a Army Air Corps flight instructor. And Tacoma is the Army Air Corps.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So I'm resonant with Gold Star families. You know,
so this is the second VetsAid that you've done. It's an organization that you started in 2017. Where was your concert last year?
In Virginia.
And so this year we're in Tacoma. And you brought some friends to come help you out. Who's all going to be at the show?
Well, Chris Stapleton, who's a monster.
Right.
Boy, is he good. And my brother Don Henley. He said it was his idea to come. And James Taylor. Wow.
Got a big crew coming.
Yeah, and a girl group called Heim. And they're amazing. Boy, they make great records.
So do you all jam together at this concert, or you're playing your own songs?
That's open.
Yeah.
That's open-ended.
It's a free-for-all.
You know, I modeled VetsAid after Farm Aid, Willie Nelson. And everybody just kind of shows up and walks out. It's a great thing because this group of people would never be playing together except for a function like this. Yeah. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
Used to be.
For sure, yeah.
Used to be 4 headliners, you know. But I just want to open it up. I mean, if anybody wants to walk out and play with anybody else, that'd be okay. And my brother-in-law is coming, Ringo. He said I'm coming. I'm not even an American, but I'm coming. It sounds like too much fun.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, that's quite the lineup. With
I don't say no to him.
Yeah, for sure. So you were recently, or a while back, awarded the Founders Award by the late Paul Allen. You know Paul Allen, big in the Seattle area. Tell me a little bit about that experience with Paul Allen. You can see it on the screen there.
Yeah. I met Paul about 6 years ago. He was doing a record album, and he asked me to be part of it. And over a period of time, we got to know each other. And over a period of time, we became friends. You know, he was a great guitar player. He really was.
Yeah, he had fun jamming, that's for sure.
He did.
Yeah.
He did, and he was such a different guy on stage when he was jamming, man. He had a little dance going, you know. I mean, he's a computer nerd, but boy, when he got a guitar on, you know, he was Jimi Hendrix. It was wonderful, wonderful to see that side of him come out, you know.
Well, we've seen him. We saw him have a lot of fun.
I love him. I thought he had more time than that. I'm very sad.
Yeah, no,
what a great guy.
Certainly a big deal for our community here too, with the Seahawks, and of course in Portland with the Blazers and all of that. But you collaborated with Operation Good Jobs to present a free job fair before the concert as well that you're doing on Sunday night at the Tacoma Dome. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're trying to be kind of in depth here in aid to vets, and you know, there's more people coming back with really bad injuries than were actually killed in combat. This is a different war we're fighting this time. It really is. And the guys are coming back pretty shattered. But because somebody has prosthetics doesn't mean they're handicapped. And the job fair is finding something that they can handle because they're quite capable, you know?
Yeah.
And so there's a bunch of companies and corporations that are coming to interview vets across the board.
So do you think that jobs is the #1 issue that's facing veterans?
No.
No?
No.
What do you think the #1 issue is?
The #1 issue is that we have a really bad record of taking care of vets, starting with World War I, probably starting with earlier than that. The #1 issue is that there's nothing in place to help vets coming back. We are at war. Over here, it's a forgotten war. The media doesn't go there. The government would rather not, but we are at war.
Right.
And I'm 70 now, so I can say it. These kids are coming back shattered. There's nothing in place, period, to help them in any way.
Well,
that is their problem. The transition back to civilian life, for most of them, is too high of a mountain to climb. And that's what VetsAid's trying to help with.
Well, and thank you so much for doing that. I mean, I know it is kind of, you say, the unforgotten war, and sometimes for us living our lives, it's kind of the unforgotten people that are over there serving for it too. So,
it's war every day.
Yeah, for sure.
People are getting killed every day and blown up and whew.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate what you're doing. The VetsAid concert is Sunday night at 6 o'clock at the Tacoma Dome. The VetsAid Job Fair takes place earlier in the day from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Goodwill Millgard Work Opportunity Center in Tacoma. So if you know a veteran or you know somebody who's just recently back, we can certainly have them go to that job fair. And of course, we have that concert on Sunday night as well at the Tacoma Dome. Lots of friends are going to be there. It's going to be great. Thanks for being here, Joe.
Thanks, Stephen.
Yep.
Good
All right.
questions.
We'll be right back on New Day.